Hello, I'm Chris Green from Tech Africa News. We're here at IBC, and today I'm with Alex Beach, Head of Media and Broadcast Market Development for ST Engineering. Alex, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise, nice to meet you.
Alex, what are you showcasing at this year's IBC?
This year we are showcasing two new entries into our market. One is a hardware, it's a modulator. It's called the MCX 8000. It's an upgrade from previous iterations of modulator that where it has it's hot swappable. We have removable components, removable modem boards, removable power supply that can maintain signal transmission while we remove certain components to it. So there's never any reason for downtime. So it's built-in redundancy, hot swappable, 3-in-1. What's unique, I think, about this, in addition to the modular component design, is the fact that it supports IP encapsulation of 300 megabits per second or more. So that is important as we really look at how content consumption, distribution and consumption has transitioned over the years. So now we're able to help our broadcast customers transition over to an IP-based content distribution model. In addition to that, we have SkyFlow. SkyFlow is an ecosystem that we've developed with a group of partner companies, whereby we can take broadcast signal, any kind of video feed, whether that's live content, file-based content. We essentially take that content, it's encoded, it is then encrypted, packaged, etc. It's taken from a unicast format, it's converted to a multicast format for the distribution, the travel over the satellite link. On the downlink side, it is then de-encapsulated, de-encoded, and it is reconverted back to a unicast in an ABR stack at the edge, typically in a set-top box that can then feed to mobile devices in the home, in the school, in the office, what have you. So in that partner ecosystem, our MCX 8000 is fully integrated into that, as well as our other components like the 7000, 6000. But those are the two initiatives that we are showcasing here, the MCX 8000 and native IP content distribution over satellite through the SkyFlow program.
Okay, that's certainly a big step forward, and that's interesting. So on both of the products, so the MCX 8000 and SkyFlow, what benefit are they offering customers?
Well, for the MCX 8000, really the modular component design is kind of a game changer, right? So there's never any downtime. If downtime in broadcast is a no-no, right? So the fact that you have modular design, removing a modem board to be replaced if there is some kind of a failure, that means never any downtime because we have the dual modem set up, right? Plus the IP encapsulation allows our customers to really support and make that transition to IP content delivery, because that's really becoming the way the world is moving over time. And SkyFlow takes that, IP perspective and delivers it to unconnected areas. So what we can do is we can support underconnected and unconnected areas, regions with vital video services, whether that's public broadcasting, whether that's public health messaging, telehealth, and so on. So really, I think we have an opportunity to expand reach of vital video services as well as reach of desired premium content as well.
Obviously, relative to Africa, we all know that there's the digital divide issue, which has been there for sort of many years. So can you expand on how that is going to help to readdress that issue in Africa? Because obviously it's very relevant.
Yeah, absolutely. I think really the way that this combination of hardware and software services addresses that digital divide is the fact that we can bring those vital video services, especially to the underconnected or unconnected spaces. So we know that internet doesn't exist everywhere. We can help bypass that part of the digital divide by deploying remotely, our hardware, our solutions and hardware, so that people can take advantage of those vital video services, whether it's telehealth, video conferencing, public broadcasting, etc. So I think we have a real opportunity, e-learning as well. We have a real opportunity to help, the African continent expand, the overall connectivity through our solution here.
So how do you feel Africa's digital landscape is going to evolve using MCX 8000 and SkyFlow going forward?
I think, what we know is that in a big portion of Africa, the primary connectivity device is the mobile device, right? So I think what we can do here with our combination of hardware and software solution is, we can feed into that, right? We are able to bring those vital video services, or in a premium content delivery model, we're going to be able to easily address where the eyeballs are going to be. All right. So again, it can be e-learning, it can be public health messaging, it can be any number of video-centric applications that can be delivered over, this infrastructure, including our technology, our hardware. And it's going right to where the eyeballs are going to be. So I think this is a really good way for us to help the African continent, the population in the African continent, to take advantage of such services that we think that a lot of the governments are eager to implement for the populations.
Yeah, as we said earlier, I mean, we know that the landscape, if you like, is expanding rapidly. And I think with the solutions that you have and you're offering, that's going to continue to be the case. So really, to sort of finish off, what does the future hold for SD Engineering based upon you've launched these two new solutions now? Where do you see yourself going as a company?
Our core business has been the design, production, and distribution management of pretty much the premier modulation and demodulation equipment in the satellite industry. And I think we're going to continue to do that. That's our core business. I think what we are considering looking towards is similar to this SkyFlow solution, is how an application layer might fit on top of a hardware build. So that's something we're looking at. I think the SkyFlow is a really good use case for us to take a look at, and whether or not an application layer on top of our hardware platform makes a whole lot of sense. But I think we're going to take a look at that.
It's very interesting. I mean, I've enjoyed listening to what you're turning around and saying today, Alex. Really interested in how this sort of works out going forward. I look forward to catching up with you a few months into next year, down the line, see the progress you've made, and seeing how it's actually progressed, if you like. And thank you very much for your time. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you very much.
I'm Chris Green for Tech Africa News here at IBC. You can find more information, video interviews, comment on our website, techafricanews.com.